What's up, fellow connoisseurs of fiction? It's me, Full0Grace, and today we'll be seeing just how inaccurate the movie Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief is to the book. If you haven't read the book or need a refresher, please check out the video in the description down below. I also have a video on how accurate the movie was to the book. That'll be in the description. Now let's get started. We don't start off with Poseidon. We shouldn't see him till the end. The Greek gods don't get together to hang out in the mortal realm. If Poseidon and Zeus wanted to talk, they wouldn't do it here.
Thunderclouds.
But no lightning. Stolen.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Zeus can't make lightning because his master bolt was stolen?
You're accusing my son.
No one is supposed to know about Percy.
He doesn't know me or even know who he is because of you.
How is it Zeus's fault?
In 14 days. By midnight on the summer solstice.
In the book, Percy's story was spread out over months. His quest had a deadline of 10 days, but he had to get to the point where he could actually handle a quest first. What's with this underwater Percy scene? Yes, he's the son of Poseidon, but this wouldn't have happened near the beginning of the book. While Grover was supposed to have a walking problem, he wasn't supposed to have those forearm crutches. Grover isn't black. And where are his horns? While Logan Lerman does look a lot like the description of Percy, he's the wrong age. They're not supposed to be in high school. Percy's supposed to be 12.
I'm Miss Dodds, your substitute English teacher.
You mean the pre-algebra teacher. Percy doesn't live with his mom during the school year. We aren't supposed to meet Sally and Smelly Gabe till after the field trip.
Be prepared. Everything is about to change, Percy.
So Percy is hearing voices in his head, and that's just normal? What's with this random Poseidon cameo? 10 minutes in, and we finally reached the point where we were supposed to have started.
There are 12 Olympian gods. I think 3 are the brothers Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades.
Hades isn't one of those 12, Chiron. You should know better. Percy actually enjoyed Chiron's lessons. He would have been giving his teacher his full attention. Both Chiron and Grover are intervening. She's just leaving? What happened to the vaporizing? Chiron and Grover were supposed to try and convince Percy that he'd imagined all of that. No, 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 no. And did I mention no? While I am enjoying Grover's competence, it's a bit much. Oh, how I wish that had happened in the book.
So he did abandon us.
No, honey, he was forced to. He loved you.
Not exactly.
Because he's...
Silence out!
How did Grover know that was about to happen? The Minotaur isn't smart enough to use a cow as a weapon. The only reason this scene happened the way it did is because Zeus can't use lightning in this version. Grover is far tougher. At this point, he should be unconscious. Grover should have known that Sally couldn't enter. And that's how you lose your thumb. Percy is supposed to beat the Minotaur without much training because it's raining, and water makes him stronger. So where's the water? Okay, monsters don't dissolve. Got it.
You've been unconscious for 3 days.
3 days. It should have been 2. What is Grover wearing? What happened to the Camp Half-Blood t-shirts? When did Grover get buff? Are they trying to say that Grover wants to be a protector? What happened to him trying to get his searcher's license to find Pan? You get your horns when you become a protector?
This is where you do most of your battle training.
Sorry, what? Everyone's been fighting everywhere. Everything's so serious. What happened to basketball and volleyball? And where's the big house? Where are the cabins? Annabeth has blonde hair, silver eyes, and she fights with a dagger. Why are there centaurs here? Chiron's supposed to be part white stallion. No offense to Grover, but why would they be interested in him? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's supposed to be Percy's cabin? How is there supposed to be any privacy in that thing?
Your father built this.
Wait, what? His father? No? At least Chiron can walk into his cabin, tent, Building? Place? Let's go with place.
My father's Poseidon.
No claiming, he just figured it out. And again, they already knew, but still. It would have been really cool to see a glowing trident over his head. Is there no big three promise on the river Styx in this version? Are you kidding me? That was a huge thing!
That's why your mother married your stepfather. His pungent odor masked the smell of your blood and hid you from anything or anyone the gods would send to kill you.
Actually, it was to keep him safe from monsters, not gods. Didn't they indicate earlier that the other gods knew where Percy was and what he was?
But outside those gates, you would be in danger at all times.
What happened to Thalia's tree? Is that a shepherd's crook? There's no scar under Luke's eye. Annabeth and Percy are on different teams. And why does Annabeth have arrows? They're just throwing Percy into a fight without any training? What happened to no maiming? Where's Clarice?
My mother is goddess of wisdom and battle strategy. Do you know what that means?
It means you're talking too much. Holy crap, Annabeth. No maiming. The rules are no maiming.
That'll protect you. So will all of us.
Why is Percy the only one from Team Blue fighting? The game is capture the flag, not stare at the son of Poseidon. This is making me really not like the demigods at camp. After all that, and Annabeth just decides she can talk to Percy like a normal human being.
I definitely have strong feelings for you. I just haven't decided if they're positive or negative yet.
Well, you let me know, and you figure it out.
You'll be the first.
Well, that just happened. That's definitely not a hellhound. That's Hades? I thought this was Hades. Why does Hades want Percy to bring him the bolt? Shouldn't he be more focused on his lost helm? Hades does offer Percy his mother's life in exchange for the bolt, just not this early on. In fact, in the book, they suspected Hades had the bolt in the first place. While I appreciate that Chiron isn't leading Percy to believe that Hades is an all-evil being that just wants to destroy everything, he's still delusional for thinking that they can just convince Zeus they don't have it. And Chiron believes him? I thought this guy had over a century's worth of experience training teens. You'd think he'd know better. So this isn't an official quest? They're just sneaking off? Next you're gonna tell me there isn't any prophecy from the Oracle.
Today, you tried to kill me. Now you want to defend me?
That wasn't real. That was just training.
Sure it was.
And I've never had the chance to go on an actual quest.
You mean sneaking off? Wait a minute. Do they all have their own personal places?
Your dad is the messenger of the gods. One of the only ones who's gotten in and out of the underworld. Do you have any idea how?
Oh. I thought they were going to say that for some reason Luke had to go to the underworld during his quest, which would have annoyed me. But this actually makes sense, and is accurate to Annabeth's character.
But I once broke into my dad's house. Got some cool stuff.
I'm sorry, you did what? How did you even accomplish that? Persephone's pearls? What are those?
Yeah, he forced her to marry him. Keeps her prisoner.
Maybe in some version of the story, but not according to the book.
So she has, secret visitors.
Okay, that just happened. Instead of having Poseidon provide tools to keep his son safe, we get these pearls that Persephone uses to whisk away her lovers. They're intentionally seeking these places out. Tyson's was far better. Huh, the bus survived. Like rats would ever gross Grover out. Who is this lady, and how didn't Annabeth hear her coming? For that matter, how did Percy and Grover not hear her? Okay, slightly more believable victims. Sorry, lady, but that's kinda on you. How on earth was no one injured by that?
Hey, guys! It's cool to open up your eyes.
No, it's not. Ooh, shiny. Why is he still wet? Well, isn't that handy?
What's your mom like?
I don't know. I never met her.
Yes you have. She gave you that amazing Yankees cap. Wait, where's Annabeth's Yankees cap that can turn her invisible?
Don't any gods see their kids?
It's forbidden.
Since when?
Right after we were born, Zeus decreed that the gods couldn't have physical contact with their mortal offspring.
Thank you, Annabeth, for answering my question. Now answer this one. Why? I asked why. You didn't answer me.
Percy Jackson and his mother, Sally Ugliano.
Excuse me, it's Sally Jackson, thank you very much. What happened to the arch? You have got to be kidding me. How on earth are they supposed to get that pearl? Alright, which one of them watched the hideaways? There's no way in Tartarus Annabeth would ever get into a boy's bathroom. And how do they sneak her in? Do they think the place cleaned itself? Okay, as someone who knows custodial work, I'm just gonna say that this is wrong in many ways. First of all, no. Second, Percy never wore the shoes. Third, shouldn't you have asked that question back at camp? And fourth, what is with the mortal tech? What happened to good old, really old-fashioned iris messages? Why is there a Hydra? Percy, Percy, Percy. How do you not know the most important thing about Hydras? When you cut off one head, 2 more will take its place. Okay, Grover, well done. Now tell me this. What are the mortals going to think when they find that in the morning? Hello, LSD Funtime Land. As much as I love this scene, this isn't accurate to Grover's character at all.
No, Percy. Don't eat the flower. It dulls the senses. Keeps you prisoner here.
Poseidon didn't help Percy snap out of it.
An unprecedented storm cloud has grown to cover most of North America. Authorities in several states are ordering evacuations, reporting severe weather conditions.
Sure, there was some severe weather, but not that bad. Where was Ares during their trip across America? The entrance to the underworld wasn't in the Hollywood sign. Wait, straight to Hades' palace? Where's Cerberus? I want to see the 3-headed doggo. I thought Hades modeled his palace after Olympus. Why is Persephone here? It's not winter. She shouldn't be here. I knew he wasn't a giant bat creature. Instead, he's an old rock band leader?
Oh, no! Look, let's stick to the Mick Jagger thing! It works for you!
Yep, I agree. It was hidden in the shield? Come on! Hades has the bolt?
No. Luke rigged it. He put the bolt in his shield and used us.
Luke stole the lightning bolt.
Spoilers! That was the big reveal at the end!
Feed them to the souls. Summon the hounds.
Since when did Persephone have that kind of power? Why doesn't Hades do it himself? 3 hellhounds. Is that the replacement for Cerberus? Unacceptable. Persephone turned on Hades? I know earlier they said that she was Hades' prisoner, but still.
Go. Take the bolt and your mother.
Okay, I'm starting to like Persephone. But still, stay away from Grover. While yes, 3 go and 1 stays in the underworld, Grover isn't that one.
Percy! The entrance to Olympus is there!
How does Sally know about that? It's supposed to be Annabeth. She went there on a Camp Half-Blood field trip. The same field trip that Luke stole the bolt. If that didn't happen, then how did Luke steal it? Why is Luke here? And I don't mean that didn't happen in the book. Why did Luke think he had to come to the Empire State Building? There's no way that Luke could have known that Percy was coming with the bolt. Luke wants demigods to be in control? What happened to Kronos? Isn't that why they mentioned him at the beginning? As foreshadowing? God complex much? Why is Percy fighting in the air? Percy's the son of Poseidon. That's not his strength. Is that supposed to be Luke's face scar? And Percy gave it to him?
Maybe you're no son of Poseidon.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. I think I am the son of Poseidon.
And Luke's dead. Again, how does Sally know about this? The elevator is hidden? Why is there a 13th chair? Is that for Hades? Because Hades isn't allowed a throne. It's supposed to be just Poseidon and Zeus in the room. Even Athena herself doesn't have blonde hair and silver eyes.
Hi, Mom.
Annabeth, I'm so proud of you.
It wasn't until that line that I remembered that Annabeth had never met her mother.
How old was I when you left?
7 months.
That's 7 months more than the book.
I was becoming human.
Well, I kinda understand Zeus's concern. That's still kind of a rotten thing to do.
Just promise me that I don't have to see that loser Gabe ever again.
I kicked him out.
Not the ending for Gabe I was hoping for, but better than nothing. Thank goodness Grover isn't stuck in the underworld with Persephone. Now Grover has horns. Again with the shepherd's crook. I'm sorry, did we time travel back in time to the first time we met Annabeth? Seriously, I'm getting major deja vu. What are you... Oh, wow. That's a dirty trick, Annabeth.
That little brat. Why may not live here anymore? But he's still the king of this castle.
I honestly don't care. This is the best ending ever. In the previous video, I said that I'll be the first to admit that this isn't one of my favorite movies, and I still stand by that. There were far too many liberties taken with this movie. In some cases, they changed one thing, which caused problems throughout the rest of the film. The best example of this is how Zeus no longer could control lightning. This resulted in the death of a cow, and the rest of us wondering why they couldn't have just taken a plane. That being said, I did really enjoy the scene where Grover beat up Smelly Gabe. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. The next couple of videos are going to be overviews of the rest of the Artemis Fowl book series. I'll be mixing in some Percy Jackson book overviews as I go. Anyway, I'm Full0Grace, and I'll see you all next time.